Okay, guys, this is Mrs. Langeman. I'm going to go over the Unit 2 Concept Application, page 15 in your ThinkUp book. Make sure that you have your book out and you are reviewing the answers with me as we go. If you could get out your red pen and check to make sure you got them wrong, or circle it if you check to make sure you got them right, or circle them if you got them wrong. Sorry about that. So remember that this is multiplicative comparison. We are looking at the relationship with these multiplication and sometimes addition problems. These are word problems, so I really want you to pay attention to cubes. So we're going to do the first one. It says Eric has 28 stamps. Eric has 28 stamps in his collection. Okay, and it gives you actually a visual. Eric has 4 times as many stamps as Logan. How many stamps does Logan have? Okay, so let's cube this first. Okay, so we're going to circle the numbers, 28 stamps and 4 times. Okay, we're going to underline the question. How many stamps does Logan have? Okay, we're going to box in keywords. Okay, so let's think about what is going on here. And I usually tell my students to put their pencil down and put their brain on and start thinking about what is going on. What is the question asking you? Okay, so if Eric has 4 times as many, I definitely think that that is a keyword. So we're going to box that in. It's a key phrase, actually. So 4 times as many stamps as Logan. How many stamps does Logan have? I really want you to tell me what you know, okay? And that's where the evaluate in cubes comes in. I also like to call it analyze. Think about what is going on here, okay? So you've got Eric and you've got Logan, okay? And what do we know? What does it tell you exactly? It says that Eric has 28 stamps. All right, we know that for sure. The question is actually asking us to find how many stamps Logan has. So that's what we're looking for. We're looking for how many Logan has. So in order to find out how many Logan has, we need to figure out what the relationship between Eric and Logan is, okay? So it says Eric has 4 times as many stamps as Logan. Think about what that says. Eric has 4 times as many as Logan. So does Eric have more or Logan have more? So Eric definitely has more, okay? Eric has more. How many times more does Eric have? Okay? Eric actually has 4 times more. Okay, oops, I don't know if you can see that. I might need to get a piece of paper and rewrite that out. Let me grab a paper so that I have enough room here. Alright, I've changed up a little bit. I'm going to get this white piece of paper out, or sorry, pink piece of paper, and I'm going to make sure that we have enough room here because I really want you to see what I'm doing. I've got Eric and I've got Logan, okay? And I know that Eric has 28 stamps. And I know that Logan has less, okay? And that's what we're looking for, and we have less. So there's 2 ways you could do this. In the other video, I showed you that you could write this way, and you know that he has less, and how many times less does he have, okay? It says that he has 4 times less, and when you're doing less, you're actually going to divide, okay? 4 times less. Therefore, okay, and so hopefully you know 28 divided by 4 is 7. Therefore, Logan has 7 stamps, okay? You could also do it another way. I'm going to show you. If Eric had 28 and we're looking for Logan, okay? This one you could say that Eric has more, which is what I was trying to show you before I ran out of rain. Eric has more, okay? So how many times more does he have? He has 4 times more, okay? So now we've got to think about how this is set up. That means something times 4 will give me 28. And this should remind you of your morning work that you've been doing this week, okay? You're actually looking for what goes in the blank. Blank times 4 will give you 28, and hopefully you know that that is 7, therefore Logan has 7. So there's 2 ways that you could do this. You could do it by, sorry, let me focus in a little bit, okay? You could do it by multiplication or division, as long as you're not multiplying anything by 28, and you know 28 is the largest, okay? So the correct answer is B. Alright, so let's look at number 2. It says, Antonio, looking for my red pen. Okay. It says, Antonio made 16 shots during his basketball game on Saturday morning. Okay. This is 8 times as many shots as he made at his game on Friday night. The question says, how many shots did Antonio make on Friday night? Alright, so we're going to box in keywords that would help us figure this out. Okay? I definitely think times, as many. All of those are things that are going to help us figure out what's going on. And you're going to need to evaluate or analyze. We're going to figure out what is going on here. And I'm going to pull my pink piece of paper out to show you how to do that. Okay, so we're going to plug in what we know. You're talking about Antonio. On Saturday. And then you're talking about Antonio on Friday. Okay? Alright, so what does it tell you specifically? It tells you that he made 16 at his basketball game on Saturday morning. Okay? And the question actually asks you how many shots did he make on Friday night. So we don't know Friday night. We're actually looking for that number. But we do know that relationship between 16 and the Friday night, okay? And the relationship is 8 times as many shots. And we need to figure out if it's 8 times more or 8 times less, okay? So when it says 8 times as many shots as he made at the game on Friday night, that is 8 times as many shots as he made on. This is 8 times as many. So this number is 8 times bigger than his Friday night. Okay, so that should help you figure out this relationship here. Okay, so this is less. His Friday night is going to be less. How many times less? 8 times less. Okay, and when you're doing 8 times less, you are actually going to divide. Okay, so you're going to be doing 16 divided by 8 equals 2. So he made 2 shots on Friday night. And we could double check our work by making sure that it fits. Okay, so the correct answer is A2. Okay, let's see if we could double check our work. Alright, so if Antonio shot 2 on Friday and 16 on Saturday, he shot 8 times more on Saturday. Okay, and that does check out just fine because 2 times 8 is 16. Okay, alright, so let's look at number 3. It says Aiden practices for a track meet. She runs for 6 minutes on Monday and 12 minutes on Tuesday. She takes off Wednesday to rest. She decides to run 4 times as many minutes on Thursday as she ran on Monday. Which statement is not true of Aiden's running times? Okay, so we're going to we're going to underline the question. We're looking for something that is not true. Okay, so we're going to have to read all those statements and eliminate the 3 true ones, and we're looking for the one that is actually false. Okay, we're going to box in keywords times many as. Times as many. I definitely think that that's perfect. Okay, let's do that. Alright, now we're going to evaluate and solve. Let's figure out what operation we're talking about here. Well, first of all, I want to write down everything that we know so far. So I'm going to pull this pink paper over here because this is really a lot going on in this problem. Okay, so we know that she's running Monday, Tuesday, We don't need to really write Wednesday because she takes a break, but we will write, let's write Tuesday there, and let's write Thursday. All right, let's write what we know. We know that Monday she runs for 6 minutes, that's for sure. And 12 minutes on Tuesday, we know that for sure. Okay, she decides to run 4 times as many minutes on Thursday as she ran Monday. Okay, so really we're not even going to be looking at Tuesday right now. We're going to use Monday to help us figure out Thursday. Okay, so we're looking at that relationship. All right. We should be able to figure out how many minutes she ran on Thursday because we're going to use that multiplicative comparison right there. Okay, so let's use a multiplicative comparison to find Thursday before we do anything else. So we've got Monday, she ran 6 minutes, and we got Thursday. Okay, and we don't know Thursday yet, but we do know that she decides to run 4 times as many minutes on Thursday. So Thursday is 4 times bigger. Okay, and that would give us 24 minutes on Thursday. All right, so we're going to take that and we're going to plug it back in over here. Okay. Now, let's start looking at the statements to see if we can figure out some that are true. And if they're true, we're going to eliminate them. Aiden runs a total of 24 minutes on Thursday. Well, that's true, but we're looking for the one that is not true, so I'm going to get rid of that. Okay. On Monday, Aiden ran half the amount of time she runs on Tuesday. Okay, so Monday, she ran 24 minutes. On Tuesday, she ran 12 minutes. That is actually half. Therefore, it's true. So I'm going to get rid of it because I'm looking for one that's false. On Thursday, Aiden runs double the amount of time she ran on Tuesday. Well, is that 2 times bigger? Is this 2 times bigger than this? Yeah, that's double. Okay, well, that's true. We're going to get rid of that one. So it leaves us with D. Let's see what D says. On Monday, Aiden ran twice the amount of time she ran on Tuesday. Hold on, let's listen to how that's working. On Monday, she ran twice as much as she did on Tuesday. On Monday, she ran twice as much as she did on Tuesday. No, that doesn't work. That's the false answer. That's actually backwards to what happened. Monday, she didn't run twice as much. Tuesday, she ran twice as much as she did Monday. Okay, so D is the correct answer for number 3. Okay, let's look at number 4. Okay, it says, on the weekends, Cindy and Jordan make cards to take to the local children's hospital. On Saturday, they made 30 cards. Okay. This was 3 times the amount of cards that they made on Sunday. The question says, how many cards did Cindy and Jordan make on Sunday? Okay, we're going to box in keywords here. So looking at this, we've got times as many, definitely key there. Alright, again, we're going to analyze and evaluate what is going on in this problem. We're going to write everything we know so far. Cindy and Jordan make cards to take to the hospital on Saturday, and they're looking at Sunday. So looking at Saturday and Sunday, okay? Saturday they made 30 cards. They for sure say that. And then it says this was 3 times as many as they made on Sunday. This was 3 times. This is 3 times bigger than this. This is 3 times as many. So does that make Sunday bigger or smaller? It actually makes Sunday less, smaller. And how many times less? It is 3 times less. Remember, when you see 3 times less, you're going to divide. Okay? Therefore, they made 10 cards on Sunday. Okay? And if you plug that in, let's see, if we put 10 in for Sunday, let's see if we did it a little backwards, okay, what that would say. Okay, this is 3 times less than this. That is true, okay? Or you could say that 30 is 3 times larger than 10, which is true as well. All right, so the answer to number 4 is C. Let's look at number 5, okay? It says a round belt costs $3. A silver belt costs 4 times as much. Which equation could be used to find C, the cost of a silver belt? So let's underline the question. This time we're looking for this equation. And it's really important because you're not only looking for an answer, but you're looking for the equation to find the answer. Okay? So you're going to box in keywords like times. I think equation is important. Okay? All right. And let's figure out what is going on here. All right, so you've got a brown and you've got a silver, okay? The brown belt costs $3. The silver belt costs 4 times as much. So the silver actually costs more. How many times more? 4 times more, okay? And so your equation would actually be just that. 3 times 4, which will give you C, which is represented as the silver, okay? Which one of these answer choices will give you that? The correct answer is D. Alright, so brings us to number 6, which is our final problem, okay? It says Carmen has, let me move this up a little bit, there we go. It says Carmen has 15 dolls as shown. There's 15 dolls. Maria has 3 times as many dolls as Carmen. How many dolls does, this is your question, how many dolls does Maria have? Again, okay. So we're going to box in keywords, times as many. Okay, and times definitely tells you to multiply. Okay, so we're going to this time write what we know. What do we know so far about this? I'm cutting off a piece of this paper to use. Just bear with me for a second. Okay. Alright, so what do we know? We know Carmen, we're talking about Carmen, and we're talking about Maria. Okay, what do we know so far? We know Carmen has 15 dolls, alright? And Maria has 3 times as many dolls as Carmen. Well, let's think about that relationship. We gotta keep reading it until we figure out what is it saying, okay? Is it saying that Carmen has more or Maria has more? We've got to figure that out here. It says Maria has 3 times as many. Maria has 3 times as many. Maria has 3 times as many dolls as Carmen. Maria has actually more dolls than Carmen does. Okay? Maria has more. And how many times more does Maria have? Maria has 3 times more. Okay? So you're going to do 15 times 3. Okay? And I know we haven't quite shown you guys how to multiply that yet, but you do know that multiplication is repeated addition. So you could do 15 plus 15 plus 15 to get your answer, but I'm going to go ahead and give you a quick little mini lesson on this. So to multiply a 2-digit by a 1-digit, we're going to start here in the ones, and we're going to multiply 5 times 3, which is 15. So you're going to put your 5 there, and you're going to put your 1 here. We're going to distribute this 3 by doing 3 times, technically it's a 10, but in the ones, it's technically a 10. Just make sure you know that that is a 10. But 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4. Okay, so the answer is D, 45. Okay, make sure you have all the correct answers so you know what to do for your assessment. Thanks for watching, guys.